Can you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, my name is Rob Charles, and I'm founder and CEO of Goldfingr. We're the first digital social investing club ecosystem. We started in 2014. So we're like an all-in-one decentralized investment system for accessing capital in communities and through the network using machine learning.
Like what impact you're creating in the Web3 community and the crypto space?
Sure, because we're definitely an impact organization, meaning both internally within our team, in our whole ecosystem and community. So first off, we're the first conscious network and conscious community. We integrated 11 principles into our community starting in 2014. So, for example, the Mastermind principle, gifting, participation, things that as humanity that we can align on into common principles of humanity, of helping humanity and bettering the planet. That's number one. And we really bring in, I think we're at the precipice right now, a very critical point, that if we want to see major change in betterment of humanity and the planet, it's essential for the top minds, which is what we created, a mastermind alliance of the most influential people, bringing together the collective consciousness, their resources, their intellectual capital, all their connections, and then collaborating and working together. And this is the new age, and it's the only possible way for these projects to scale, for real change to actually happen, is to really bring in the top people and minds working together.
What's your background and how did you get into the crypto, DeFi, digital asset space?
Well, I have a pretty crazy story. I'm actually filming a movie about my life right now, called The Neo Goldfingr is the name of the film. It's a feature film that will be released this next year in Cannes. Basically, I've been an entrepreneur for 30 years, 2 times pro athlete, 2 different sports. I went through really the movie's about my personal transformation, and I went around, did things the wrong, took maybe some shortcuts, things I should not have done at an early age. I was on the street when I was 16, basically had to provide for myself. And then I had a transformation, a spiritual transformation in 1996. This is the last time I took a drink of alcohol or any type of mind-altering substance. I actually passed over a couple of times, and through this period of coming back, I had my own transformational experience. And then later I was actually incarcerated for marijuana and was in a conspiracy. And then during this time, it was one of the most influential and transformational periods of my life, because this is when I went back to how I'm going to change the planet and how can I actually build something and transform myself that actually transforms humanity. And so while I was incarcerated, I read over 1,000 books, got multiple degrees. I was actually mentored by Roman Vega, a famous Ukrainian hacker. And this is when I got all the foundation and everything for Goldfingr. So I've been working on this for some time, and then 2014 is when we actually started it, and no one really understood what we were talking about. And now the buzzword that you hear all the time is community and ecosystem. That's what everyone's talking about, the power of this, right? What's happened with GameStop that would have crashed financial markets if the regulators didn't say, well, we're taking this and harnessing this power of intellectual capital resources from community into an all-in-one channel that's actually bettering. It's not a threat to anyone. They can only be part of this with the right intention. And this is also decided by a DAO, so we're more like a DAO aggregator that gives the autonomy and the power back to the people to actually own their data, monetize their data, keep control of all this, at the same have access and control to all their network, and monetize in different ways. And this is what we've been able to do better than anyone in the market, because we are the pioneers in the digital ecosystem space. We're the pioneers in the digital community space, and how to take this from not only from the physical, meaning in person and events and physical clubs, but into the digital, which we've done successfully with over 100,000 of the top influential people in the world, ranging from VCs, angels, family offices, funds, DEXs, sexes, protocols, blockchains, top my innovators in the world leaders, 3 former U.S. presidential candidates, countless billionaires that have also already aligned and said, hey, this is how we should operate as humanity. And really what we did is created a very large mesh network that allows everyone to own their own data and channels and plugs into a master network, right? And so this is what I've been working on. We've been working on diligently. Myself, I had the idea and the vision in 2001. I'll call it a mastermind matrix. This was before social networks existed, and this is basically my life work and my gift to humanity and the planet. And this is my
for sharing. So how can the viewers contribute to what you do, how they can learn more about it? Can you please share?
Absolutely. You can follow us on our socials on goldfingr.io on Telegram or Twitter. There's no E in Goldfingr or Instagram. We're also releasing our Web3 app in the next weeks for private beta, so you can sign up on the wait list. We have over 100,000 people already waitlisted, and that's on goldfingr.io. And then stay tuned. We have some amazing stuff coming out in the next months. We have events all over the world. Happy to be here at Austin and Consensus, where I'm from, and we'll be in New York NFT week later in the month, then in London July 7th, I think, and yeah, so looking forward to staying connected.
Thank you so much for joining, and I totally love your story, and I can't wait to actually for the audience to check out your project and be a part of your community. Thanks so much.